Hello to the Co-Founder Club community, and I should say to the IB Solutions community and a couple of other communities, because I know this link is shared everywhere today. My name is Keith. I run Co-Founder Club, the community for entrepreneurs to all come together and conquer the world. And of course, my big role in this is Startup Sales Mastery, the podcast you're listening to right now, where we, sales professionals, help you, tech founders, go get customers by showing you and telling you the skills and tools and things that we've basically spent an entire career learning how to do. Now, some special stuff. I'm joined by Gabriel Ariel. He's just logging in at the moment. I'll bring him in now. But the topic today is the new market. Are things going to be the same? Are they going to be different? This coronavirus, how is this going to affect what we all do, how we sell? Myself, Gabriel, and loads of others have really been, shall we say, jumping through hurdles the last couple of weeks, figuring out what has been going on, and ultimately learning the do's and don'ts, what we need to do, how we need to solve, fix, change. And I'm going to be bringing him in now to have a chat with you all so that we can collaborate and basically go through what we have learned. He's just lost his signal and I have no idea why, because I was about to press the button. I'll give him a quick call if he doesn't go through. Good old technical glitches. Okay, this is a very, very fun live co-founder Startup Sales Mastery feed. Gabriel, where are you, or am I about to begin? Gabriel, hello. Now, this is professionalism for you. I'm just going to rock and roll. This is startup, by the way. If you're in the startup field and something goes wrong, you just got to blast on anyway. We've lost you, Gabriel. Hello, Gabriel.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Sign back in. I'm hanging up. We've lost you. Okay, we're going to see what happens. If he doesn't happen, I'm going to continue on. Of course, all this week I've been going through the CRMs. And then this morning I took a moment to sort of tell everyone the difference between helping you to get customers versus sales training. And here is Gabriel. Gabriel, welcome.
Hey, how are you?
Welcome. Half the people have logged off. They got bored waiting a whole minute for you.
No, I have a problem here. I don't know. Something about technology. So I don't know. Something.
It's funny,
It's
we're two people that sell tech, and neither one of us know a damn thing about tech.
no. There. I don't know. What is it's like in my phone? I don't know. I don't hear you well. So I
Okay.
tried to fix it, but it's not working. So never mind. We'll
All
try to do
is
it
good.
this way. So how you doing this evening?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Look, the question that you and I have been discussing for the past couple of weeks, we said we'd get on tonight and sort of share with everyone what we've learned. Um, Obviously, you're more, India. I know you're US, Israel as well. Me, I'm pure sort of US, a little bit of Europe. And we are just adapting like crazy, trying to see how to sell our products. Now, the solutions that you and I were starting to come up with was, well, we can
Right.
still sell the same thing, just have to tweak our offers, the way we phrase it. Give me your opinion, your perspective. I'm going to shut up. I really want to know, last week or so, I mean, tell everyone, what are your thoughts? How do we adjust to Corona?
Okay, so let's start with the most important thing is the people need to understand that before they start to sell their products, there is like a thing you need to think about not only on your product that you have to sell, you need to think about the tools that you have as a company, as a business. You need to think about what you can offer maybe to others, to other customers, and maybe it's gonna be new consumers that you never thought about before. And I will give you an example. If you have a business for social events, and right now, as you know, the market of social events, it's not going higher or something. So we need to think, we need to be creative. So even if you don't have something that you can do, if you don't have any events uh, to prepare, and to sell something about it, but you have the audience, you have the people. You need to be in contact with your people, and maybe you have some technology that you can use with for another market. For example, as we said, for the social events, I'm sure that you have a platform that you use to work with, for example. So if you have this platform, and in this platform you have the audience and you have the people that you can work with, and this system can give you a service for another business maybe, and you can sell the platform for a business that give the I don't know, food industry, for example. So, and the other thing is, when you think like a businessman, you forget about you focus about the money flow, and it's very important. But if you think like an entrepreneur, you can think about collaborations and other things that you can do. And let's go back to the tools that I mentioned. Even if you have a product that you before didn't sell, you don't, you was not so focused on selling something. So right now you can think about your product and create a new product. It could be like a package of something that you can sell. And also it's about the market. The market has
So let's
completely
have an
changed.
example.
All
Let's have an example, because I know one of your clients, you told me this. One little word you tweaked and all of a sudden it's skyrocketing. Give me an example, because I've been impressed with the work that you're doing.
I used to have a client that he worked in Germany. He is selling Germany, and he have a lot of products. And his vision is about small businesses and handmade things. And it was like it's like a platform that he can sell the things from the small businesses to the other to the people that love healthy living and this kind of thing. So one of the products that he had is air cleaning. Air cleaning, something to clean the air in the room. So we did some focus on this product, and it was crazy. He doubled the revenue within a month. So,
just by putting the word clean air and letting people think what they will.
Yeah, so you need to think differently. You need to think what you're doing and what you put in the first line when you sell something. So the first step is to stop. Stop doing something, stop running because you don't have money flow. You care about the money flow right now. So as a businessman, so you're running after yourself. So the first thing that you need to do is stop everything and just think about what tools do you have on hand. And only after that, you can understand or build another product or think about another market maybe. And then you can make sure that, you will be relevant day after.
I hear you. Basically, what we're all learning here is that things are different, whether we want to admit it or not. They are different. And whatever it is you're doing, you need to actually stop and reassess. Is your market still there? Is your customer persona, do they have the same pain? Yes or no? And if the answer is no to any of these things, you have got to pivot. Your product still may be wonderful, but maybe you have to tweak the offer. Maybe you have to tweak the customer persona. Maybe you have to take your technology, flip it upside down, and offer it in a completely different way. And I think all of us as entrepreneurs, this is how we're going to, separate the guys that succeed and actually get through this versus the people that fall apart. If you keep running your business in the same way as you have before, I mean, the majority of you out there, you're finished. It's over. Airlines have been parked. What did they do? A lot of them got up and they started doing freight. it's something small, but they're pivoting, they're tweaking. You can see a lot more online. I mean, I'm using StreamYard right now. I'd never heard of StreamYard before. I know they're popping up like crazy, all these online streamings, and obviously Zoom is kicking ass. The markets are going left, right, and center. People are using those things. Remote working technologies, for example. Companies, I think, are out there. I keep reading now that they're going to keep them on remote because it's good for business. And obviously, we don't know if we're getting a second wave. So all of that tech is still kicking in. I know a couple of people that are working with things like monitoring, not visual monitoring, but actually KPIs. And all I'm trying to say, and I think you're saying the same thing, that it doesn't really matter if we're early stage entrepreneurs and we're going into the market and suddenly this has happened. There's nothing wrong with what you're doing. Okay, keep doing what you're doing. The demand is probably still there, but you're just going to have to tweak the offer, tweak the way in which you offer it, tweak it, the way in which it happens, because there's actually so much opportunity out there in the market today. If just you, me, and everybody else out there can just understand where the opportunity is and where it isn't. And I think that's what it's all about. What do you think, Gabriel?
Actually, yeah, it's exactly as you said. But we need to think it's not only about what's the people gonna do, because there is things that we already know what's going to happen. And if we think about the startup industry, all the startups that going to save money, to reduce costs, and this kind of things, going to grow, because right now the people are doesn't care much about quality as before. The companies gonna think about how much I need to pay and how can I reduce costs. This is what I'm care of. This is the CEO's problem of tomorrow world. So we need to think about these things before we are doing something, before we are trying to convince someone to buy our product. Maybe we need to think how much money we save the company. And if you have these solutions, I think this is the time for you as an entrepreneur, or I don't know, a businessman. This is the time for you to grow and to do something about it and expose. Don't sleep. Like, this is the time. If you can reduce cost for companies or people, or I don't know, something, this is the time. You need to do something about it right now, because within 1 month maybe they can take your place. Because right now there is a lot of people out there that doing everything to sell. So this is the time. This is like, all the Facebook and Instagram and Google are flooding of advertisement, advertising everywhere. So right now, this is the time if you want to do something like that. And all the CEOs are open to do something new and to take your services if you can reduce cost. So this is the time that they're gonna listen to you. So just do whatever you need to do to go forward. If you have something that you reduce costs or save money for the company, or somehow helping for people that need you right
I
now.
think these are important points that I just want to emphasize that you're talking on. Of course, you and I were still trying to actually get the specifics and get in there. I'm just starting to pick up the phones and just forget everything else. The CEOs, the CFOs, the C-level people, here's what you got to understand. These guys are, I wouldn't say in panic mode, but they're sure as shit not relaxed, which means that they need solutions. Now, when you get people, when you get human beings in I need solution mode, you get human beings in open eyes mode. And this is wonderful for people with solutions. That would be me, you, hopefully everybody listening here. If you have solutions for these C-level people and you actually can get it in front of them in a way of, we solve this problem, not we do this, that's still going to go nowhere.
Exactly.
We solve this solution. And if the right CEO sees
right now, cut the bullshit. That's it. This is what, what, Keith, I want just to tell the people that maybe
go for it.
one people one person that we can have the impact on. If you have solution, it's never mind if you think it's good enough to go to market. It's never mind. If you have solutions, something, give it to us. Okay, just give it to us. Try to take it forward. Don't worry. Don't be afraid about it's not ready. I need to do some changes. I don't know. It's not. I need a website. I need I don't know, presentation that I'm gonna send. That's it. Cut the bullshit. This is the real time right now. This is the money time, as you know, as we used to say. So if you have solution, jump to the CEOs, CTOs. I don't know. Never mind what solution do you have. And if you need help, we can help you with it. Seriously, don't wait at home and sit on the couch and say, I have solution, but I don't know what to do, or I don't know how to sell, or I have no time to do this, or I don't know. There is a lot of things that you can do, and just do it.
Well said. Startup Sales Mastery, the links are above. They're all up there. You go through there, the inner circle, we help you out. I've added the partners. I just put that in the comments. That is what Gabriel is referring to, but this is very, very limited. Yes, sorry, we're both exhausted here, but this is really the point that we're trying to get across. Everybody is online right now. Like, everybody is online. Everybody is online. All the C-level people are looking for solutions. The real question is this: not only do you have a solution, is your solution something they're looking for? Do you know what solutions these guys are looking for? You put that together right now in this day and age. Again, look online. You're going to see plenty of technologies just going up and up and up and up. You'll see plenty going down and down and down. But I think that's the point that we're getting, trying to get across. Gabriel gave you an example earlier on. Me, I'll try to give more examples during the week. And next week, I'm taking on secure tech projects, going in secure tech, possibly cyber tech. I specialize in SaaS technologies, and then let's go a little bit deeper into things. SaaS technologies absolutely kicks ass. I love it. All you got to do is get a customer, boom, you're done for the next few years. As long as you can keep giving world-class customer support, there's nothing better in this world, I got to tell you. I know you're getting in on this as well.
Right, exactly.
I don't know if anyone has comments. I know there's a few people watching live. Normally people get in touch with me after the fact, and every night I go through all my messages and I get in touch with people and I see and I help. But really, if we can get one thing across, there's nothing wrong with your product. There's nothing wrong with your startup. You don't need to stop. In fact, stopping is the biggest mistake, because right now is boom time, absolute boom time. However, you do need to stop and reevaluate what you're doing. Stop running, as Gabriel said.
One more thing before I have another live after that. One more thing that I want to tell is, don't be afraid, and don't worry about the investment. I need an investment if I have some solution. I don't know. I need money to go out with my product. I don't know. There is companies outside that are desperate to your solution, and they losing money every day. So if you have good solution, and if you reduce costs for the companies, so they're gonna pay you. So don't worry about it. This is the real time business. They're gonna pay you because you have the solution that saves them money. So this is your time. Don't worry about an investment and this kind of things. Just pushing hard.
And don't be afraid to tell them to pay up front, or to go to the bank and get a bridging loan. Like, literally, Gabriel's not messing around. People are, we have money, we have cash, because they're literally, a lot of people are going out of business if they can't solve certain problems, as you know.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, bring it home. Final thoughts.
Okay, so actually, my time is off. It's over. So I hope next time we're gonna do another live, maybe next week, and then we will have you will have the opportunity to give us some feedback, and we can give you answers, and that's it. Let's see what's going in the new market, and good luck, everyone.
The biggest advice I think I could give everyone is don't try and do this alone. Bounce ideas off a few people. Get yourself a little group, whether it's us, somebody else, because I'm telling you, the answers are there. The business is there. I went through a couple of days where, shall we say, things didn't quite go my way. Last couple of days, things are starting to get a little bit back. Just by bouncing a few things off and tweaking a few words here or there, things magically turn around. That is my thoughts, really, to be honest. Things have changed, but make no mistake about it, business goes on, and people, this is where people make money. Volatility, no?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Gabriel, a pleasure. I will speak to you later on. Good luck, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Take care. Bye-bye. And that is the video podcast today. If anybody has any questions, put them in the comments. Of course, my name is Keith. I run Co-Founder Club, helping, founders, a community of founders, startups coming together to conquer the world. And then Startup Sales Mastery is effectively what finances the whole show. This is where we make our money, and we sponsor Co-Founder Club. And as you can see by my t-shirt, I have had meetings all day long, and I don't really care what's going on in the world. If you can describe and explain that I have a solution that solves your needs by doing this, do you need that solution? If the person in front of you needs that solution, they're going to say one of two things: yes, or tell me more. That's it. Even if it's price, it's tell me more, and you're in. This is business. This is how it's done. This is how we get customers. Good luck, and I'll see you all tomorrow.